We're back with another episode. We're back with another episode of Britt Says. And yes, this is another week of 2021. Yes, we have made it. And yeah, I'm having a crazy week. Let me tell y'all what the hell is going on, child. So this week I decided to go. Not decided, I had to go. Number one, I went to the OBGYN, not for like an annual, just to follow up with everything, that's been going on. And, I went or whatever, cool beans, my OBGYN is very chill. When I went, it wasn't nothing but like three, what do we call them? 3 patients, I guess, or clients. I don't know. So it was like 3 patients, no problem. Everybody social distancing. Of course, mask on. You already know. So I went, did my thing. I got blood work done. Boom. So when I got blood work done, you go to the OBGYN and you like, okay, boom, boom, boom. They probably checking for STDs, STIs. I don't know. What I don't know what else they check for, child. So 2 days later, I get a call on my cellular device. And it's the OBGYN. So I'm like, okay. Because you know what they say, like, if we don't call you, don't call us type thing. So I'm like, why are they calling me? You know what I'm saying? So now I'm like, okay, what is she about to say? So she was like, oh no, first she said, can I speak to Brittany Lingard? I said yes. She was like, is this Brittany Lingard? I said yes. She's like, okay, so just to follow protocol, we have to call you and let you know, unfortunately. I said, bitch, unfortunately what? I'm thinking I'm gonna have to beat this man ass. It's gonna be a Royal Rumble in this bitch, because I got something. It's only coming from one person. So then she like, oh, unfortunately, during your appointment, someone had COVID, so you have to get tested for COVID. I'm like, oh, but you just talking about COVID. We're doing COVID right now. So yeah, I have been compromised. I've been compromised. And it was just like, okay. It was kind of weird. Because number one, like, why it threw me for a loop was because around like summertime when, the restaurants was open, and when they did the indoor dining, they allowed indoor dining at what, 20%, like a couple of months back. They had us, and when you get your nails done and stuff, you have to write down your name and number, blase, blase, blah, 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 or whatever. And that's how they do COVID tracking. And I was like, yo, I'm surprised I never got a COVID tracker call. Like, I never got one yet, like, at all. You know what I'm saying? Around that time when there was things to do. DK. So I'm like, the time I'm going to check on my health, that's when I get my first COVID tracker call. Ain't this some bullshit? You know what I'm saying? But, if I got it, number one, the whole mask jibba jabba is a leap of bullshit. Because when you go to any medical professional place, like if you go to the hospital, well, we could talk about that. But for the most part, when you go to, like, when I go to a dentist, when I go to my OBGYN, they big on masks. Like, anywhere you go, like, even the supermarket, like, somebody was wearing a mask, they made a whole, please make sure your mask is over your nose. When I go to the gym, please make sure your mask is over your nose. Like, so when I go there, my mask is on, ready to roll, because I don't want to hear nobody's mouth. So that was number one. So if I got it, that mask shit is a dub, period. Number 2, I am one of the many black people who believe that they have already had it. So for me, that means it's the second strand. Y'all, what the fuck you thought I was going to say? You thought I was going to say that means I ain't have it? Bitch, I had something. Okay, in December. So, of 2019. So yeah, wear your mask. Still out there, honey, allegedly. Well, we'll see. But obviously it's still out there because somebody had it, regardless of if I have it or not. But yeah, bitch, I have been compromised. if you live in the Brooklyn area and you've seen a girl like me, please go get tested for COVID. This is me pretending how I look with a mask on. Oh my God. So yeah, that happened this week. That was just like, okay. So I actually went and got tested for COVID today because they told me I had to wait 4 to 5 days. Once you've been in contact with somebody with COVID, you have to wait 4 to 5 days to get tested, which makes sense. You know what I'm saying? And I might get tested again the following week because sometimes, you know, things they don't appear. But I mean, I waited 5 days. That's almost a week. So yeah, so right before this, you know, I am progressive. Right before this, you know, I went to go get tested for COVID. Then I just came home and put on some makeup and got in front of a camera. That's the type of time we're on. All 2021. But yeah, that was crazy. You know what I'm saying? Hey, it is what it is. That's crazy. What would you rather hear? You got an STD or COVID, bitch? COVID, people, you know, people bouncing back from it. So, you know, I mean, I'm going to be tight if I have it, but I feel normal as of now. You know, it's been 5 days. But, yeah. So, that's that. Stay tuned. Next week, Monday, does Brittany have COVID? Monday, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Dun, dun, dun. So watch next week to find out if I had that shit. Or if I have it. Because if I have it, I'm still going to film. Britt says the show must go on. Imagine me up here coughing, bitch. If I'm coughing too much, I'ma still do it. Nah, because should I tell y'all if I got COVID? Because I feel like if I tell y'all I got COVID and then I film the episode, me having COVID is going to distract the whole episode. So what I'm going to do is I'll think about it. I'll tell y'all at the end of the episode if I got it or not. I don't know. Now this is like mad weird. Anyway, I finished my 21-day fast. You guys know I was doing a 21-day fast. I'm really excited about that. I was like, oh my gosh, I did it. And you know, as soon as I got some time, I definitely ate some chicken. I had some like shrimp, garlic butter linguine. Then I had, what we had the next day? We had something chicken. Oh, then I had chicken tikka masala the next day. And this is on me cooking it, boo-boo. And today, I don't know what I'm going to eat. But yeah, I definitely felt much lighter. Like I said, I've been saying that all week. And you guys should do a 21-day fast. You know, it doesn't have to be food. It could be anything. It could be liquor. It could be social media. It could be, I don't know. You know, I was thinking about doing social media, but I'm building a platform right now. So that is not the time for that. You know, it's just not. Until I have a good amount of followers, unfortunately, I don't even like saying that, but it's the truth. Like, I can't do that right now. Like, when I'm trying to build a brand or whatever. And I have been on social media. In September, I took a break from social media. August, actually. All of August, I would say I took a break of social media. But, anyway, when you get here, you know what we're here for. And we got a topic to talk about, and I'm kind of excited to talk about the topic. I'm always excited to talk about all my topics for the most part. And today we're talking about confidence. Yes, we are talking about confidence. And the reason why I wanted to talk about confidence was because I straggle into TikTok every once in a while. I try to like be off TikTok when I heard they was racist. This was around like last year. But then I came back in and I'm just so happy to be back. And one thing I know, you know, TikTok is pretty Gen Z ran. But if if they learn your algorithm right, they'll learn to recommend people who are around your age bracket. But every once in a while, I see some of the little Gen Zers. And they're very, all teenagers, even when I was a teenager, I was insecure sometimes. But it's weird to see it play out on social media, right? I'm a millennial. When I was insecure, you didn't see it play out on MySpace because they didn't have the video aspect. We didn't go online and make videos and say, I feel ugly. Like, we didn't do that. Like, because we didn't have the platform. I'm not sure if I had this platform, would I do something like that? I don't know. But it is weird to watch you. I wouldn't say it's weird, but it is, you know, a lot to see like people just go on social media and say, you know, I feel ugly, I wish I was pretty. And I know some of them be capping, but it's actual ones where they really not capping. Like, they really are just dead serious. Like, you could tell when somebody capping and when somebody dead serious. And some of them be dead ass. So I saw this girl, she was like, I just wish I could be pretty. When people look at me, they don't laugh. And she started crying. She was dead ass serious. Like, you know when people serious. And then I was just looking at him like, all right, number one, she don't even look that bad, you know. And you know how sometimes when you make those type of videos, when you in your bag, you be looking bogus. So you be having your scarf on, your hair kind of be fucked up. Your head already fucked up, so you look fucked up. So I was reading the comments, and you know, my first reaction was to tell, like, you know, this is all about confidence. And a lot of people were saying that. So it made me want to come on my podcast and talk about confidence, because confidence is so important. And I'm not going to say before every topic, you know what we do. I'm going to say before most topics, you know what we do. And what we like to do is expand our minds. And let's get into it. Expand your mind, expand your mind, expand your mind. So, on www.markmanson.net, in an article titled The Only Way to Be Truly Confident in Yourself, written by Mark Manson. Don't know who this guy is, but shout outs to him. So, here we go. On the surface, confidence appears to be an area which the rich get richer and the poor get poorer. Or stay the fucking losers they are. Wow. After all, if you've never experienced much social acceptance and you lack confidence around new people, then that lack of confidence will make people think you're clingy and weird and not accept you. Some deal goes for relationships. No confidence and intimacy will lead to bad breakups and awkward phone calls and emergency Ben and Jerry runs at 3 in the morning. And seriously, how are you supposed to be confident in work experience when previous experience is required to even be considered for a job in the first place? The Confidence Conundrum. If you've always lost in life, then how could you never expect to be a winner? And if you've never expect to be a winner, then you're going to act like a loser. Thus, the cycle of suckage continues. This is the Confidence Conundrum, where in order to be happy or loved or successful, first, you need to be confident. But to be confident first, you need to be happy or loved or successful. Okay, let's bring that in. Actually, let me pull that back up because I want to get into the part where he says, this is the confidence, where in order to be happy or loved or successful. So happy, the part or loved, first you need to be confident. So the reason why I'm going to talk about confidence is because I feel like confidence is just so important. It takes confidence to do so many things in life. Literally, like, I think I would say it plays a big role in so many things. Like, I think we focus a lot on just, you know, self-love does require confidence, but like just healing and eating healthy and doing this and doing that. But at the end of the day, you need confidence, because let's say you are big, right? You need confidence. And let's talk about weight, right? For instance, even on TikTok, I see girls, you know, that are big, and on Instagram, and they just look fucking good, period. Like, I don't care what nobody says. Like, they just look fucking good, and they're confident, and they're considered overweight. I won't say the other word, but you know what I'm saying? Like, they just exude this certain amount of confidence, right? But a lot of people like to correlate overweight people with lack of confidence and things like that. Now, do I know these girls in person? Do I know how they behave on their spare time? I don't know. But even, I don't want to say it, but it does take a lot of confidence to, yeah, I will say it. It does take a lot of confidence to be in a body that is not considered the standard of beauty, the shape that you should be, and put on a bikini, bitch, and put on a fitted dress and leave the fupa just guessing. You feel me? Like, I don't even be thinking they be wearing girdles. I'm not 100% sure, but they look freaking amazing, and they gain followers and they gain attention and they get sponsorships and they're just that girl, and that requires confidence. So another thing too, like, you know how people, this is a part of the topic, confidence. I don't believe that anyone is ugly. That's my opinion. And people be like, oh, Britt, you look, you're so dramatic. I don't believe that, anyone in the world is ugly. I think everything is consistent of confidence. And I say that because you know how some of y'all will say how she get him or how he get her and he or she looks like that. It's because they have a certain amount of confidence, and also too, confidence plays in how you carry yourself. So when you have all the confidence in the world, you're gonna start picking up fashion doodads, and you're gonna start looking like this and that. If you're confident, you're not gonna buy a frumpy looking outfit. You feel me? You're gonna buy something fly. You're gonna buy something that generates who you are, generates your confidence. That's what you're most likely going to buy, right? So confidence is just so important. Like, you could look at somebody and think that those people don't belong together, but maybe that man or woman just has this certain swagger. So you ever hear that? Like, some people like, yo, I just love their swagger, just who they are, swagger is a representation of confidence. Confidence is so important. Like, I don't care how you think you look. I don't care who you think you are. As long as you have confidence, you're really it. You're the it girl. You're the it guy. Like, that's just me. And in general, like, confidence is going to get you anywhere. Confidence comes with other things too, not always, but confidence could even come with the gift of gab. Being able to talk to people, being able to say certain things. When you have confidence, you just feel comfortable being yourself. And how is that important? Because confidence can help you get a job, right? You coming in with all the confidence in the world. You don't know what the hell this job is, but you got all the confidence in the world, child. That might make you hireable. Confidence plays a role in not just relationships, but it plays a role in everything, and even you having confidence can help with your mental health. Let's be honest, right? Because we got 105 different things to worry about in this world, right? So if you already just love you just confident in you like, all right, if I ain't got it all together, one thing I got is that I look the fuck good, bitch. I say that sometimes too. I be saying, and my husband be like, you are so full of yourself. I'm far from full of myself, trust me. But I will literally be like, when I put myself together, I be like, God say, look, you went through a lot, but I'm gonna make sure you look the fuck good while doing it. You get what I'm saying? Like, I feel like my body done been broken down, tore down, beat up, bashed up. The brain probably shook up, child. Everything is just washed up, dry, thrown in the garbage. But God said, one thing I'm going to keep sure of you is that you going to look the fuck good. All fucked up. For some reason, you just look good, honey. Like, and that's just confidence, right? So you could look at somebody, don't know nothing, don't know their story, don't know nothing they've been through, but they just exude a certain amount of confidence. So, I say a lot of that to say is like, even though the Gen Zers act like that, I know there's people my age and probably up, you could be 40, 45 and still worry about your looks. And we know this. Why do we know this? Because why are people who are 40 and 45, they buy things to decrease their wrinkles and they buy things to decrease their smile lines and forehead? Like, you still worried about that, sis, right? Yeah, because no matter what, confidence and looks are so important. And yes, looks and confidence do play on each other. And you know, I say all of that to say that, you know, confidence is just key. Like, even if you look at yourself and you feel like, I feel like though, okay, let me tell you what I was gonna say. I was gonna say, even if you look at yourself and you feel like you're not the cutest girl in the world, as long as you got confidence, everybody will believe it. But I feel like once you build confidence, you're not gonna look at yourself and say that you're not the cutest girl in the world. So do you guys believe that you could literally, confidence and looking good play hand in hand? Like, do you guys believe that people can not find their self attractive but be confident? I don't know. Actually, I kind of think so. You know why? Because I've heard people say, I'm ugly, or whatever. Like, they'll call themselves ugly, but they have confidence to me. Like, they're the type of people that get on social media and just still put up pictures. And, you know, it's like, and I'm not saying that. Like, to me, they won't be ugly. Because, like I said, I don't believe anyone's ugly. And we could talk about that. But, to me, if you think yourself is ugly, why would you have a social media? Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, I feel like unless you're using it for, like, you know, to be nosy. But if you actually putting pictures up there, you actually be putting on nice fly stuff or whatever. You get what I'm saying? Like, some people could feel ugly and have confidence, though. I don't think that they always play hand in hand, but they play hand in hand a little bit. Maybe you could look at yourself and say, I don't like the way my face looks, but I like the way my outfit looks. I don't know, but for me, confidence is everything. Now, is confidence and insecurity and being insecure, do they play hand in hand? I think you could be confident and still be insecure, because we meet a lot of people, and you may know a lot of people, even some people that you guys adore on social media. They look at themselves like, for instance, Kylie Jenner. Okay, maybe she's a bad example. Is she a bad example? I don't know. Alright, like I said, I think everybody's pretty. Kylie Jenner, to me, she wasn't a bad looking girl before plastic surgery. You know what I'm saying? Like, but she felt the need to get lip fillers. She felt the need to do these things to her nose and her cheeks and her lips and this and that and the third and the other. And even some would say, you know, why did you do all that to your face? You have money, you have fashion, you have prestige. Like, even if she would have kept her face, people would have most likely found her pretty. I don't know. But it just goes to show, like, Kylie Jenner, I would consider, you know, a sex symbol. Maybe not for the black community, but in general, she is a sex symbol, right? But you can see that someone who injects their face like that, and people may not want to hear it, you have a little bit of insecurities, you know? People who do things, yeah, you can be insecure about things, and it can fuck up your confidence, you know? I was insecure about my teeth, right? I went and got braces. But when my teeth was fucked up, I still was confident. You feel me? My teeth was wild fucked up, even with the braces, you know? And I still came up here and made the damn podcast. So, well, by the time I made the podcast, my teeth wasn't that bad. But you know what I'm saying. Y'all get what I'm saying. Like, that's something like, do they kind of play hands in hands? Insecure and confidence. Insecure is when usually insecure is like one thing, like that, or a variety of things that you're insecure about, but you can still be confident. So I don't feel like they play hand in hand personally, because you can be insecure about something, but that doesn't mean you're not confident in yourself. You're just insecure on that. And that could be anything, not just looks. Like, you might be insecure about the way you do your makeup, but you're still confident in yourself. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, you might be insecure about the way you do work, the way you write a paper. I don't know. But you like the way you talk. You like the way your hair looks. You like the way whatever you do, you do. You know what I'm saying? So I think that insecurity and confidence, they can play with each other, but they don't necessarily I don't think insecurity necessarily heavily impacts confidence. Yeah, I don't think so much. Now let's talk about my journey with confidence. So for me, I wouldn't say I always had confidence. No, definitely not. Like I feel like I always felt like sometimes I had confidence. Like I would look at myself, I would always be like, I'm really pretty. Like I remember at one point in time, like when people would like bully me, I would be like, I really think I'm cute. Like why do people keep bullying me? And then after a while, when you keep hearing it constantly, like you're ugly, you're black, then you start believing it or whatever the case may be. So yeah, words are very powerful, you know. But I feel like I really genuinely didn't gain my confidence until I was like, I swear, like just not just, well, that would be considered recent, like maybe 21, 22, like dead ass. And literally when that confidence came, that's when all the niggas came. Like they came around 18. Like when I 18, I feel like I glowed up. Like when I got like 17, 18, I was like, oh wow, I'm getting attention a lot. I don't know what happened at that age. I think because you start looking like, at 18, they say around 16, you know, it depends on your body. But I feel like at 18, that's when you kind of like start looking like a woman, you know. You're still very young because 18 is young. That's very, yes. That's an age, honey. But you start looking like a woman. Like you're an adult, you know. So maybe that could be, but around 21, 22 was when I feel like I really got more confidence. And the more confidence I got, the more attention I got. I noticed like, wow, once I started realizing like, wow, okay, whatever, that's when the attention started going in. Other things can boost your confidence, right? I do believe a lot of us don't want to say it, but in some form or fashion, attention boosts our confidence. Like, yeah, when a guy tries to talk to you, someone be like, that's how you determine your beauty. It's not determining your beauty, but it builds your confidence. It just makes you feel like, yeah, I still got it. Like, I'm really that girl. Like, I look good today. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and there's nothing wrong with that. But I don't think you should measure your beauty by getting hollered at. Because every time you go outside, you might not get spoken to. So what? If you don't go outside and you don't get spoken to and you feel like now you're ugly today, that's where the problem lies. But yes, sometimes when somebody tries to talk to you, it does boost up your confidence a little bit. Things can be confidence boosters. Nothing wrong with going out and getting a little attention and that boosts your confidence. Like people be like, oh, he really boosted your head. Yeah, he did. Fuck you mean? Like, there's nothing wrong with that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's really dead nothing wrong with that. Certain things boost your confidence, and you know, getting good grades. Let's not just talk about love, right? Getting you did a great job today. You get what I'm saying? And this is why people fall out of work. People feel like, you know, bosses and teachers, they feel like, I don't want to tell her she did a good job, because then she's gonna start thinking that's her best level she could be. Not always. You're boosting my confidence. Sometimes I feel like I'm working hard and I'm working hard and I'm working hard and nobody is saying, wow, you did a great job. That's going to lower my confidence. I'm going to be like, you know, I'm about to start being a remedial ass bitch because I'm going hard and it's not even being valued. You know, so that could happen too. So, you know, if you know somebody, a friend, or if you're in a relationship and you feel like your significant other's confidence is kind of low, or you want them to boost their confidence, you want them to start being sexy, you want them to start looking good around the house, you want them to start doing things differently, boost their fucking confidence. That's the way confidence building is so important, right? So if you want something in your relationship, right, how does confidence play an important role in relationships, right? Let's say you want, y'all having a bad month, maybe a couple of months, bitch, I don't know. Y'all haven't been having sex. Let's say that, right? Maybe, and let's say it's the wife, boost her confidence. Like, be like, yo, you looking good, respectfully, even when she look riggedy diggity dong. Because sometimes I promise you, if I look raggedy and somebody and my man tell me I look good, it's gonna make me want to look good. even when I look raggedy. Does that make sense? Like, it's gonna make me be like, oh, you think I look good like this? Imagine what I look like this. You know what I'm saying? Like, so those are one of the ways to like build confidence in relationships. Get things you want. Boosting people's confidence can get things you want. That's how important confidence is, right? It could be like, oh, you're looking good, da 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 da. You look beautiful, blah blah blah. What is that called? That's a love language. Affirmation. I forgot which one it is. But yeah, you know, just saying, you know, you look good. When they cook dinner, say, yo, let's say your wife haven't been cooking. I keep ordering Uber Eats, but you want some home cooked fucking food, right? You're like, yo, we keep ordering Uber Eats. Maybe you like Uber Eats, but you just like, yo, she fucking up my pockets. You know what I'm saying? Say, yo, babe, you know what I want? When you cook them ribs, though, when you cook them pork chops, confidence. You boosting her confidence. People really sleep on the word boosting people. It's nothing wrong with boosting somebody, especially in a relationship. You're like, yo, when you make them ribs, when you make them pork chops, oh my God. Like, you gotta gas that shit. Boost their confidence. Be like, yo, like, you really get down in the kitchen. That's one thing about it. One thing I could say about you could cook. Tell me, say words, sis not gonna go in that kitchen and start whipping it up, whipping it up. Cause you boost her confidence. You're giving her the push. You're giving her the confidence, determination to cook. You're telling her she looks good. You're giving her the confidence, the determination to look the fuck good. What else do we want in relationships? You know, it's so many things that just those words of affirmation and just confidence. How confidence could really just allow you to do amazing things. Even, you know, people tell me, how do you go on social media and do a podcast? Confidence, right? So, you know, just boosting people up and boosting yourself. How can you build your confidence? That's important, right? Because I'm talking about confidence. Go get confidence. Find confidence. Go. Here. Have it. Love it. Get it. But how do we build confidence? And that's the hard question of the topic. I think obviously the most important thing you have to do is self-love, right? But self-love, it can play off confidence. So the first thing would be self-care. So let's say, and I know when you're not confident, this is hard to do, because some people who are not confident in themselves, they overthink things. Like, for instance, I was going to say, go get a new hairstyle, right? People who lack confidence, are insecure about certain things, they'll go get a new hairstyle and think that people are going to make fun of them. That probably isn't going to happen. I promise you, that's probably not going to happen. Like, so the first step, unfortunately, wouldn't say unfortunately. It's nothing wrong with taking care of yourself. I don't know why I'm saying unfortunately. But one of the first steps, sorry guys, is to, you know, go and get a new look. You know, go do your hair. Look at yourself and say, what can I do differently? It's like, you know, when people on drugs, the first step is accepting that there's a problem. You know what I'm saying? So say, go get your hair done. I don't feel nails and feet are, you know, everything, but, you know, do that because it'll gas you up. That's the first step. And mascara. For me, back when I wasn't like obsessed with makeup, I'll just get my hair done. You get your eyebrows done and you put on some mascara and you was that girl. And still, it's possible. Like, people look at you when you put on mascara and be like, you look different today. Y'all ever did that? Like, mascara could really, and eyebrows, just those two things. And you can sit up on YouTube if you really want to be that girl. Go on YouTube, learn how to do your eyebrows and get your eyebrows done. Or maybe go get microblading. But for the most part, the easiest thing to do is probably learn how to do your eyebrows if you don't have money like that. Then buy you some mascara. They always have sales on mascara or whatever. This 1,000 mascara. So hair, eyebrows, eyelashes. Once you do those three things, you're a new girl. You're gonna start feeling yourself, respectfully. Now, what might happen that might fuck up your confidence, right? You might get your hair done. You might put on your eyebrows. You might put on some eyelashes. And somebody might say some dumb shit to you, right? chill the fuck out. You look fucking good. Trust me. And start chill. Like, don't go crazy. Like, I'm not saying it's anything wrong with that, but like, start chill. Meaning, like, you know how I be like, oh, put on something you love. Like, don't go outside in 30-degree weather and then put on a freaking club dress. Like, obviously, yeah, that might boost your confidence, a club dress, but pick something reasonable. I mean, for the weather. Like, people will do crazy stuff. Like, I mean, that's just me. This is my podcast. Like, let's say, because I was going to say, find something that would make you feel sexy. That would make you feel confident. For some, a club dress might make them feel confident. A prom dress might make you feel confident. But should you go outside in a prom dress for no reason? I don't think so. So we got to be realistic here. Okay? It could be simple. Okay? Let's say you're self-conscious about your shape. See, we could talk fashion. Okay? I have, the other day, which was so funny, because me and my husband, we always going at it, or whatever. He was like, you think you know fashion? I said, I have a bachelor's in fashion. One thing I can talk is fashion, right? But anyway, if you want to do something simple, I don't know, everybody's weather is different. Let's say you feel big. Fine. First of all, buy you a shaper. Buy you a girdle, sis. Okay? And girdles, let me tell you who sell good girdles. Macy's, and they always gotta sell. Catch them on the sale. They shapewear is everything, baby. You don't have to get Spanx. Spanx is mad expensive, but everybody making new stuff. Made in Form got some good stuff. Go to Macy's and get you some shapewear. Century 21 closed down. They used to sell good shapewear, name brand, but whatever. So Macy's, you could go to some Marshalls be having it, but Target is pretty pricey, but I recommend Macy's. Macy's has a extensive line of shapewear. Like, it's ridiculous. And then they be having like 40% on sale. Like, you get to the register, next thing you know, it say $60. You get to the register, it should be $30, bitch. Just get you one that go up to here. Put it on. Boo boo. Okay? Get you a nice bra. Or whatever. Oh, sorry. Or whatever the case may be. If you busty, Lane Bryant has very nice bra for the busty. And so does Macy's. Macy's is very slept on. They're probably not going to make it in the next 2 years. So unfortunate. But while they are open, make sure you head there and get all the bras and the shapewear that you need. They have really good bras for the low. So get you a nice bra. What's the bra called that lift your shit up? Because I used to work with bras. I was a bra specialist. I've done a lot of jobs. We could get into jobs. A plunge bra. Boom. Get you a plunge bra. Get you some shapewear. And then to start subtle, I would, don't even get a skinny. Get you the boyfriend denim, right? The boyfriend denim. Get you a regular V-neck shirt just like this. You just subtle with your shit. You being real subtle. You give them subtle flex. Eyebrow. Eyelash, boom boom. You don't even need lipstick. You can do lip gloss. You can do Carmex. Let's be honest. Get you an earring. There's girls who love the stud. There's girls who love the hoop. You don't have to get the hoop. You can do the stud because you're just starting off, right? You can do whatever you want with your hair, child, or whatever the case may be. Boom, you're that girl, and it's subtle. So it's like, oh, she looking kind of yes. You know what I mean? Boom boom boom. You know what I mean? Respectfully. For men, all you gotta do is get a haircut. Like, let's be honest. Like, put some fucking lotion on. And unfortunately, though, what I will say for men is that you might have to spend a little more money. I'm being honest on this podcast. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Not always, but I feel like always you are probably gonna always have to spend money. Like, your shirt and your pants don't have to be expensive, but your sneakers probably gonna have to be expensive. Like, to get decent looking sneakers, like, I couldn't believe how much sneakers cost these days. Like, oh my God. Like, I'm not a sneaker connoisseur. And I even saw how much kids sneakers cost. I was like, oh my God. Jesus. Why? But, yeah, unfortunately, you might have to, you know, put them some breado. You might have to get you some sneakers. Sneakers is like, for men, it's like $200, $150. And all these other dazzy doodads. For men too, you could keep it simple. Get you like you can even get a white crew neck. Like, I don't recommend wearing crew necks. all day. But, you know, get you white Q-neck, some nice jeans from Old Navy. Old Navy has great jeans, and they always have a sale. I'm really giving y'all tips, and I'm talking about for the men. They be having jeans for $25. Nice skinny jeans. You want to do slim fits? And they have an array of sizes. Get you a denim jacket. If it's winter time, it is winter time. You can get you a nice bubble. And see, that's the problem with the bubbles. Get you the Nupsy North Face. You can even get you some Air Force Ones. But get you the Adidas Sam Smiths. Who else is that girl? It's a lot of sneakers that's that girl. Throw that on. Fashion. You could get you a sweatshirt. The crew neck sweatshirt. This is a Champion crew neck sweatshirt. Skinny jeans. Nice feet. You that girl. You that guy. So it's really simple to just make yourself look fashionable. And then once you look fashionable, you feel confident. I do feel like fashion and confidence plays off of each other. But you gotta build that, and then once you start building your confidence, when you start looking bubbly, you still feel confident. You know what I'm saying? Like, you'll be in the house, you'll be like, you know what, I don't got my shit together, but I look good today. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I just feel like confidence is easily built. Believe it or not. I know it's some of y'all like, I still hate myself even after this episode. And I hope not. Like, I hope people who listen to this podcast know that you are that girl, you are that guy. You look amazing. No one is ugly. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I think there's a market for everyone. Like, if you really, like, this might be crazy, but, like, if you really look into the eyes of any human being, I don't give a fuck what you say, you will really see the beauty in them. I really think that God created everybody beautifully. Like, I swear, like, even like when people get plastic surgery sometimes, like, you know how you see a before picture of them and the after picture of them? I always feel like they look better before. Like you were designed, your face, like when you was made in the womb, like you were just designed to look perfect for you. Like, everything was created perfectly. Like, I just feel like everybody is beautiful. Like, I am not capping. Like, I could literally look at anybody and be like, oh my God, he's handsome. Oh my God, he is beautiful. I mean, she is beautiful. Whatever. Like, I swear, like, I'm not capping. Like, that's just me. Like, I just really do believe everybody's beautiful. Like, it's people, like, if you just look at them, you be like, yo, y'all never do that? I don't know. Do it this week. You know, you might, well, people wear masks and stuff now, but, you know, look at people's pictures on Instagram. Like, yeah, be a weirdo. I'm open to the weirdo-ness. Like, and just start staring at people. Stare at somebody you think you thought was ugly. And just look at them for dumb long. Some of y'all ain't shit. Some of y'all gonna look at somebody y'all think is ugly for mad long and be like, oh my God, they is so ugly. Like, nobody's ugly. Okay? Everybody is beautiful. I really stand by that statement. You know what I'm saying? And confidence is there. Confidence is within all of us, and confidence is so important. Confidence could get you a job. Confidence could get you, I'm looking at a car right now out the window. Confidence could get you a lower price on a car. You know how you got to do negotiate? Confidence makes you have good negotiation skills. Negotiation skills is so important as you get older to get an apartment. You could get a low price on rent. You could get a low price on a car. You could get a smaller car note. You could get freaking, what else you gotta pay for? You could get a lower price on a house, right? These things are big ticket items, right? So you need confidence to do that. You don't want to be the type of person that's low, but you want to walk in the room and motherfuckers look at you like, damn, I ain't gonna be able to fuck with her. I ain't gonna be able to fuck with him. When you have confidence, you walk in the room with confidence and you look good, motherfuckers know who they can play with and who they can't play with. And when you have confidence, you start talking like it too. So confidence, yo. Confidence is so slept on. Like, this episode is teaching me how important confidence is, like, for real, because people will really walk all over you, and you could also get played, like, just because you don't got no confidence. And you don't want to get played, especially as you get older, because money is everything. Like, not everything. God is first. You know, love is important. But I'm just saying, money is important. That's not something you want to lose because you unconfident, bitch. Like, if anything today, say, you know what, I want to be confident because I need my money. You know what, I want to be confident because I don't want to pay $6,000 for this car. I want to pay $4,000 for it. You know what I'm saying? So think about that too. Find your niche in confidence. that's gonna help you build it to its extent. Find what's important to you. Like, I really want to be, I'm looking at a candle. I really want to build the best candles in the world. All right, I'm gonna show people that. That's where you start your confidence level. Because once you start it, you're gonna build it in everything. So, yeah, girl, we're getting confidence all 2021. You hear me? All 2021. Okay, confidence is that girl, that guy for the year. And I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Stay tuned next week to find out if I got COVID or not. It's not funny. It's really not funny. But I will definitely let you guys know. And please, if you're watching on YouTube, subscribe. If you're streaming, head over to YouTube and subscribe. Hit the review, leave a comment, do all those amazing things. And guess what? I will see you guys next.